Hey everybody, it's me, Lisa, with another episode of Lisa's Lowdown on Business, where I talk to people who are grinding it and going for it in business, bringing their product to the marketplace and teaching you some lessons along the way. So, with me, I have, introduce yourselves. Go for it.
I'm John Porter.
Diana Mulcahy.
And you both created
Two Skinny Drunks.
We're Gonna Drink! I'm so excited to meet both of you. Thank you so much for sharing your story with how you came up with this. So, Two Skinny Drunks, organic, yes?
Premium organic.
Now, this is a trend. There's a lot of people coming out with organic mixers, right? For libations.
Absolutely.
So,
I think people's palates are changing. I think the way that people think about what they put in their body is changing. So the marketplace is changing, and this is one piece of our daily life that really hasn't seen that kind of innovation.
So you're saying we can like stay healthy and booze up at the same time?
Absolutely.
And people want that, right?
Yeah,
You're working out like I work out.
You can't do anything about the alcohol, but you can definitely do something about what you add to it and what you pair.
Do you see, people, if you're gonna booze up, you might want to
choice.
have some antioxidants happening,
Absolutely.
some better choices.
No
I'm all about the
dyes,
fun,
no
right?
chemicals.
No dyes, no chemicals. So it says, look, Two Skinny Drunks Premium Organic Cocktail Mixers, a tongue-in-cheek name on a bottle of truth. Here's
True
the truth.
story.
Truth, right here. Handcrafted using the finest fresh fruits and organic sweeteners from around the world. Exciting! Naturally fortified with vitamins and electrolytes to create the perfect pairing for your favorite top shelf spirits. 45 calories only. Hello. Gluten-free. Right? I'm bringing you some gluten-free mixers for your booze. Check out this brand. Get on it. Okay. No sodium, no dyes, no GMOs. So, like, if you're going to get your drink on, this is the healthy way to go about it.
Yes.
I'm a big
It is.
fan. I love it. We're going to try some cocktails in a bit. But now, how did you come up with this concept and, like, take me to, like, that idea, that moment where you're like, we need to make some organic cocktail mixers?
Well, I mean, we're first cousins, so, you know, it really kind of started as like a family
A total
joke.
conversation.
Nice.
Yeah.
We, like, had family gatherings.
Yes.
With Thanksgiving.
And
so,
you were just talking, like,
yeah.
how's work kind of deal?
Well, her mother sent us, you know, like go collect
Which was a
cocktail
mistake.
supply, which is a mistake, but that aside. So, you know, we went to the liquor store and like everything was neon. Just kind of, I was like, I'm not
Not drinking that.
I was like, you can drink it, but I'm not.
No.
And so we were just like, you know, like we can do better. And so we went
So
to
just
that,
came
went
an
to an
idea.
organic market, got a bunch of supplies, went home, tinkered in the kitchen, served it, and then that's when it kind of became the running joke of
Right.
like, this is amazing. You guys need to bottle this. And
And we're like, yeah,
So you were making it for friends and family. You were just trying it on
Yeah.
people, different types of tastes.
we were both very busy single parents, and you know, like, you know, that was kind of our response was like, oh, of course, because
Right.
you know, I don't
In
have
my
anything else to
spare time.
do, you know.
Right.
Okay.
And
And you went for
slowly
it.
we were just like, you know what? Let's just take one little step, and then you take another little step, another little step, and then before you know it, you've eaten the elephant.
And your name's on the bottle.
And your name's on the bottle, so that's exciting. So how long did it take you from that moment in the liquor store to now sitting here with me and like now you're gonna, you know, you're being distributed, you're being available for sale?
Like 2 years, 2.5
Okay.
years,
Something
which
like
we
that,
didn't
yeah.
realize, you know, because we're not beverage people. We're
Right.
from the real estate industry, so
Okay.
you know, this was all like new territory,
Yeah.
which is, you know, that's a lesson in itself.
Right.
That like it's never too late. You have a passion about something, go
It's a
for
great
it.
lesson.
Even if you've been in one industry for 30 years, it doesn't matter.
I love that
Go.
lesson.
Make the switch. So, you know, we didn't really know what we were getting into, and we didn't really learn how quickly our brand was scaling, how quickly it was growing until we started interacting with people in the industry, and they're like, "You've been at this for how long?"
And
we're
did
like,
you go to
know,
shows and trade shows
we
and you're all
did.
boozing up
Yeah.
together
we
and
did.
they love your
and
stuff? I
it was just
love that.
interesting, you know, because they would say, "Oh, when did you start?" And we were kind of like, we thought it was a long time,
Yeah.
you know.
Right.
And so we're like, "Oh, 2 years," and they're like, "You've done this in 2 years?"
Oh, that's good. So you felt like accomplished. You were like,
Yeah,
oh, we're
well,
zooming
yeah,
along.
that's kind of been the trend the whole way through because, you know, it's uncharted territory, so you never really know what you're doing until somebody says like, "Oh, that's pretty amazing." And you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, no,
Yeah,
we
and
did
they're
it."
like, make me a cocktail. This
Right.
looks amazing. Let's roll. So then, was there one person who was more of like the business head and then the other one's creative, or were you saying like you were splitting roles equally? Like, is there, what do you tend to take the lead on, and what do you tend to take the lead on?
She's more strong in the business side of things, the sales side of things.
The
but-
control freak kind of things. That would be me. I can't help it. And I'm creative with the product. I love to experiment
Yeah.
all the time.
She's definitely behind the flavor, 100%.
Nice.
How
John
much more-
Porter, Diana Mulcahy, am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Mulcahy, come on. Name like that? I gotten boozed up in a bar, in many a bar called Mulcahy in my
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
I'm from Long Island, New York, and
There's a couple
bar.
Irish bars.
There's
I
a
mean, come on.
Mulcahy's
Couple.
bar.
Yeah.
We'll give a shout out to Mulcahy's
Yeah.
in Long Island. But I'm excited to get a try. I love the whole gluten-free, chemical-free, fat-free, no GMO, no dyes, 45 calories. I love it. I think there are going to be ladies having parties, you know, their little stay-at-home situation.
Absolutely.
And the kiddies go and play or go to bed or nap. And then
Mommy's special
and the mommy,
juice.
and the
Yes.
mommy has mommy juice.
Exactly.
How fun.
We had
So-
right before I left, we had one random person online, ordered a case of margarita mix.
Just
Out of
like
the blue.
that.
Just out of the
And
blue.
those are the little moments in business when you're starting a brand, when you're like, oh my God,
Oh,
like
yeah.
this is not just my friends and family, like this is
Right.
a real
These are
thing.
real people.
You
So
really
then what do you
did
do
something.
for marketing? Like, how do you promote? You obviously start with your immediate circle, like you
Of
just said.
course.
All the people you know, everybody you've ever known in the world, Facebook, every job you've had, every job you know,
Absolutely.
school, everything, all these worlds coming together. You tell everyone.
So for us, it's really been social media.
Okay.
And it's been hand to hand, which is something that I think that we will carry with us
No, that's
throughout the company. We like to be very approachable, very down to earth, and so that's really been it. We tried to just keep things as real as possible, as honest as possible, and put good information out there. And we've just been extremely fortunate that it's been really well received, and we have thousands and thousands of people
So
that
great.
follow our brand throughout various platforms, and even that in itself is kind of, you know, like it's all, you know, real estate is not glamorous at all. Like it's not, nobody's gonna
mean-
follow you to figure out, you know, like.
Right.
If you show pictures of like the house and like, I know this guy who's in real estate and he shot a selfie video showing this house, and the house, literally the bathroom was like, alone was like 700 square feet. So he went with his suit on in the stand-up shower, and it had like a bench thing around it, and he's like, I could have a party in here. And now I'm like, oh, I can show you the drinks that you can serve to have
Yeah,
your client
exactly.
party in the shower of this mansion. So the other question that I had for you are like obstacles that you had to overcome. So I know, you know, you said that you would like to go the path of social media, which is smart, and it's completely affordable.
Yeah.
But was there ever a point where you both had like debates over like how we're marketing this and who we're telling it to, or where was there a
We
point
work
of,
really, really well together. We do.
That's good.
Not that there's never been a bump, but for the most part, our bumps are really more from a good place. Both of us are 100% coming from a good place and just trying to get to the best place together.
Mhm.
So I think we're really lucky, and it helps, you know, that we're family, and you know, it's a little bit
Yeah.
different dynamic,
Right.
but we just happen to have a. But I think, you know, it definitely has a different dynamic when you have this strong relationship.
yeah. Well, there's
And being-
respect and there's a
right.
bond there that's
Yeah.
different. So
Being family, we can say, take it down a couple notches.
Yeah. Like you need to
Reel
fall
it
back.
in. Reel it in.
right, that's
So,
true. You can be a
yeah.
little more honest with family. Like if
Yeah.
you're, that's true. So I love your hashtag. Live thin, drink well. It's my motto.
It's true.
So I'll have to definitely follow you on.
And
on
there's some
social.
real truth to that, because you know it kind of speaks to the foundation of the company, which is that if you have to live thin. We don't believe in dieting. There's no such thing as a diet.
I like
it doesn't
where, I like where
exist.
your head's at.
Diets
Love
don't
them.
exist.
Yes.
No.
Lifestyles exist,
Oh,
but
a
diets
diet.
do not exist.
Yes.
So
I like
live thin, drink well. Drink well meaning that if you're gonna enjoy a premium spirit, pair it with a premium mixer so that you're getting the best of both. You're complementing the premium spirit, but you're also complementing your body.
Can't go wrong with that. I'm down. I'm down. I don't know. What do you think? Should we start serving some of this
Yeah.
stuff up?
Yeah.
You know, one of
We
the
can continue the interviewing process. We're
For
just
sure.
going to have a little conversation here.
One of the
As we start.
one of the funnest parts about this business has been all of the experimenting that we've been
Yes.
able to do. One of our catchphrases is "Get more from your mix," meaning
Get
that
more from your mix. What are you mixing with, huh?
You're not locked in
exactly
to
like.
these two flavors.
There's
There's
more.
so much more you can do with both of them.
Nice.
So we post regularly
Alright, I'm
throughout
sorry.
social media
Okay.
a different way to use our mixers.
Nice. So
So
that's
that you're
smart.
not,
Yeah.
so that you're not just buying a
Right.
margarita mix. You're buying a margarita mix that can make you multiple
Here, we got it.
multiple different
Yeah,
cocktails.
you have like all different assortment of cocktails, and that's a smart strategy because I advise people on social media all the time. It's one of the things I do for small businesses. I help them learn what to post because they know they need a Facebook page and they know they need Twitter, but where they get stuck is what am I posting? Like, I live in my world of my business, but I don't know what is interesting to the people out there. So you have a really good strategy that every day or a couple times a day, you're posting recipes for fun drink options
Exactly.
using this
Exactly.
or that
So,
and other base alcohols.
so I'm sure you're familiar with the hashtag of Throwback Thursday.
Yes!
So we throw back every Thursday,
Yes.
but it's what we're throwing back.
Exactly.
I love it. I like it.
So
Excellent.
what Diana's going to mix up for you today is this, what we call an NYC redhead.
NYC Red.
There's
Head.
a story behind it.
Ooh, there's a story behind
There
the
is
drink.
a story behind it. Again, mixing things, trying to come up with different recipes. Then we need a name. You
Right.
find something you like, we need a name. I had a friend that had recently passed away,
This is
and
sad.
no, it's
No,
it's
it's a
good.
good thing.
She was
No, not that she died.
but
No.
she was totally 100% a cheerleader
Yeah.
for the brand.
Oh, nice.
100%.
Just that kind of person. That
Like a
Okay.
pillar
You need
person, you
people
know,
like
like
that. You
those
so
people
need
in the beginning.
supporters.
You need those cheerleaders
Yes,
that are saying
absolutely.
like, "It's you're gonna get through it. You're going a million miles an hour,
For
and you feel like
sure.
you're never gonna get there.
Yes.
You need those people."
Who are like behind you and like throwing it down. This tastes amazing. I'm
Right.
telling my friends like that. Love it. It's you just Tanqueraying it up for me. Thank you.
So you want to tell
Thank
them
you.
what's in a
NYC Redhead. We
Okay,
have
NYC Redhead.
2 ounces of the pomegranate mix, 1 ounce of Tanqueray, 1 ounce of Saint Germain, which is crazy because her last name it was Germain.
what are
So,
the chances?
what are the chances? It's all very serendipitous.
Spiritual!
Well,
And that
and
thunder
so-
may have been her. It could have been
Could
a
have
sign.
been.
A
So
message.
the recipe though
Crazy
came,
Red. You're with us in spirit.
the recipe came before the name, so it was just very serendipitous that we would make this recipe and then completely separately decide to name it after her.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we were like, oh my god, we didn't even like put 2 and 2 together until it was already mixed up.
All
Has to
right.
be ice.
So it's the New York Redhead.
NYC redhead.
NYC
And
Redhead.
it's definitely been I'm just going to use my hands. Sorry.
It's all good. Hey, we're all friends here. I mean, you're giving me some booze. It's thundering, raining. We're in South Beach, Miami, Florida at the beautiful Mondrian Hotel. And we're boozing up with 2 skinny drunks. So what came up with the name 2 Skinny Drunks?
Well, you know, we in the beginning of any brand, any business, you know, you're looking for what is your identity, what is, you know. So we went back and forth, we brainstormed. So we're gonna top this off with a little champagne.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Give it
Love
that
it.
little
So-
extra fizz.
Give it a little fun fizz. Okay, so
we're in the
brand.
car one day, you know, running errands, we're working, whatever. We're firing off names back and forth, most of which
We're
completely
inappropriate.
diverted to inappropriate, hysterical,
so you're like-
but inappropriate.
Yeah.
Business
But that's
names.
good because you know whenever you have a brainstorm, you should always have the idea that'll get you fired, like that get you
Yeah.
fired idea.
That's
But I
exactly
was
it,
always
like-
infamous for kicking off the brainstorm with
I
that
think
idea.
like go as far as you can go, and then you can
And
pull
then you
back.
can
But
pull
you have
back.
to go there because you never know what you'll
All right,
get
let me see
coming
what
back.
we're doing because you're rocking the bow tie, which we're gonna get into in a minute. Don't think we're not. I just didn't want a bottle of Moët Chandon to block your beautiful bow tie, and our cheers.
All right,
and
cheers to the NYC
happiness
Redhead.
and success to you. Cheers to you and to the NYC Redhead wherever you may roam. Here we go. Okay, all day long, put a straw in it, make it 3 times bigger, and I'm out. This is delicious.
You're a fan?
My bad.
This was the
Oh my
hit,
god, this is so good.
the hit of our launch party.
This was the hit of your lunch.
Yeah.
No, you kill it in Miami with this. Kill it.
Yes.
So are you here doing business, like trying to meet people in Miami to like get this thing in every...
We'll open the Miami market this year in the spring.
Keep me posted, honey. I'm at every event. You found a cheerleader in me. Oh, I love it.
So we were in the car. We're going back and forth all these inappropriate names, and you know we are our own little comedy, whatever. You know, like we can laugh at each other's ridiculous jokes all day long. I'm sure it's probably not nearly as funny to the general public.
Right.
So we're in the car, there's people in the car, and you know we're laughing and cackling, being wildly inappropriate adults. And from she says, you know, like, oh, we should stop and get a cocktail. We do our best, you know, creative thinking after we've
That's
had a
creativity.
little sip.
Press creativity in the shower when the conditioner's in your hair,
Yes.
and when you're hammered, having cocktails.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm
So
for it.
from the back seat, we hear, oh, you two are just a couple of skinny drunks. And we were like, Shazam! That's a name! That's a name! But then we instantly were kind of like, oh, you know, like, what's the public going to think?
And
oh,
we did get a few people
Did you
say,
market test it? Like, did you throw out a few names to like randoms and like do a poll?
No, we
or-
just, you know, when this is what I tell people when they say, you know, like, how do I find my brand name or whatever? It's like lightning. Like, you don't have to.
You heard the thunder.
You'll know. You will know. Like, it rattles you, and you're like, and that's what it was. Like, we
Yeah.
knew that like there was gonna be some poo-pooers, you know,
Of course,
whatever,
you can't please
know.
everybody for sure.
uncomfortable.
You know, some
Yeah.
pearl clutchers that weren't gonna really
Yeah, but
get
that's
it,
not your
but
market,
they're not
you
my
know, that's
people,
not your
so
people, that's
they're not
not
my
your
tribe.
people.
So we just like stuck to it. So that's what I tell people. Like, just stick to what feels right and what has that like that electric.
Absolutely. You
And-
know it when you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what it was, and we were like, all right, this is
How
it.
fun.
We got it.
So
And the
are
rest
you,
is
so are you
history.
having this? Don't mind if I
Go right ahead.
do. So good. I'm sorry. We can make more. Here's our little
Exactly.
mixer. Get on it. It's D.
So, what do we want to try?
Yes.
Do we
All
want
of
to try
it.
the?
Yes, ma'am.
This one, I'll leave that one to you.
I feel bad I took his.
Nah.
The host.
I
is
have
boozing.
plenty more at
It's like,
home.
hold on, Kathy Lee. I can join you. You got to interview them. You'll booze up with them. They're amazing. So good.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, when I put this up,
Definitely a
I'll
goal.
tweet it. We'll
Hoda
tweet
and
it.
Kathy Lee.
There you
I
go.
want to get hammered with both of
Yes.
you.
in New York. Perfect.
Oh yes. And
All
All
right,
right,
so-
so talk to me about this one we're doing
So
now.
this is
margarita.
just your standard authentic margarita.
Okay.
There's no chemicals. It's not syrupy. It has a nice clean finish. Nothing left behind.
not
but
too sweet, not too sour. Just
yeah,
kind
so,
of right in the
so
middle.
each of these, you know, the pomegranate,
Right.
you know, traditionally it would make a pomegranate cosmopolitan.
Okay.
It's a standard happy hour cocktail.
Nice,
Standard margarita.
right?
Which our recipes are on the side.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so there's
good.
recipes on the side. You can get a recipe on our website, twoskinny-drunks.com. Number two,
2skinny-drunks.com.
skinny-drunks.com.
Number 2, skinny-drunks.com. You'll be able to click below and check out, or actually above, for all the hyperlinks and everywhere that you can go to find this fantastic product that I am getting drunk on as we do this interview.
So, what we're gonna make right now, though, is a beer cocktail. So,
Okay.
fellas, don't think that we forgot about you.
Exactly.
With
So,
beer.
what we're gonna take is a Belgian ale, a
Okay.
Blue Moon Belgian ale.
Blue Moon Belgian Ale. I fear the Blue Moon. I had the worst experience with
Oh
the Blue Moon.
no.
But I think with this, it might crack.
So-
Might crack the code a little.
And that's the thing.
oh,
I'm
and then
not a huge
that'll
fan.
take it. I'll be fine.
So, you're gonna add an ounce of vodka.
Ounce
That's
of
what we're
vodka.
gonna start with.
Okay. We're going with some.
We're just gonna
Tito's.
eye it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So nice. Having drinks on a rainy day in South Beach.
We'll do 2 ounces of the Two Skinny Drunks margarita mix.
You know how to eye it. Wow, good times. Okay.
And then you're just gonna top it off with the beer.
Go. There you go.
That's the main controller.
And then you mix it. I know.
Give it a nice little swirl. You don't want to shake it too violently.
Okay,
It's
so
already
it's only
carbonated.
a swirl. It's in the wrist. It's a swirl. And then you have fruit. Do you need fruit
So, yeah.
assistance with the fruit?
Just
An orange?
just an orange
In
slice
it or on it?
on the side.
Okay. See, look,
Garnish it.
I got some bartender chops. I think I can help out with the assistance. Nice. This one I'm gonna have it, of course, but I won't take yours. I feel bad that I took yours before. Okay, Blue Moon.
So we call this a moon over martini.
Moon over martini in Miami. Moon over Miami martini. Here we go.
Here we go.
Cheers. Success. Ooh, this is good too.
So it gives you a little more fresh on a beer. You know, sometimes a beer can sit a little heavy in your stomach.
Oh, no,
so
this
when you
is-
pair it with the Two Skinny Drunks margarita mix, it really lightens the palate. It's much cleaner.
This
Great
needs
summer.
to be like swim up bar all over Mexico.
Yeah, that's exactly,
Yeah.
and that's the idea. Is it
I
should
mean,
transport
this
you
is
somewhere.
sunshine in a glass right here. It's not sunny. It's raining. We got the sun here, in here. So good. Ooh. How clever! Like very refreshing. And you know, a lot of times women, they're guys like beer, and there's a
Yeah.
big movement with microbrews and you know
Yep.
all these craft beers, and you know this is one ladies can drink.
Yeah,
Guys can throw it down.
absolutely.
And I like the lightness of it because it's like outdoor, sunny,
Yeah.
laying out at the pool drink as
Yeah.
opposed to like.
And let me tell you, I've done tastings where we've been placed right next to a growler station. So you have all of these, you know, lines up of
All these
kegs,
handcrafted brews.
Oh,
all
okay.
these like burly guys coming in to, you know, fill up their whatever.
Yeah, you don't
container.
have to think like it's girl lightning crazy
See?
rain. We moved on to the
Lightning
beer. Don't be
strikes.
upset.
So we end up having a conversation, and we mix. So we mixed a couple craft beers that had the jalapeno.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
Like it was like a jalapeno
What's
beer.
Yeah.
been such a trend with that?
Yeah.
Like, I like my spicy on my food and my fruity in my drink.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you though, spicy margarita
It's
is
good?
It is
very
good.
authentic to Mexico, and it's very, very delicious. It's a totally different experience.
Huh.
Gives you a little more like
Like a
excitement
fiery
in your
kick.
mouth. Still great flavor, but you should
So
definitely
how
try
many
it out.
flavors do you have totally?
Right now, these are our first two flavors.
Okay.
We have an anniversary every year on May 13th. On May 13th, we launch a new flavor.
Yes, your brand is a tourist.
It is. It really is. We really want it to take you someplace.
Yeah.
You know, all of these things should, wherever you are in the world, should take you somewhere. So if you're freezing in the Northeast right now, you should have a little glass of sunshine,
I'm
and I'll
having
take
a
you
glass
away.
of sunshine. Viva Mexico with this. I'm feeling like I'm totally loving the lightness, the crispiness of it. There's a subtle something happening, juicy. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
It's like an amped up Corona when you squeeze
Yeah,
that lime
yeah,
in there. You know,
exactly,
it's that
exactly.
kind of vibe.
But it's
Good.
convenient. So
Mhm.
that's the essence of all of this, is that we want it to be able to deliver the quality of a handcrafted cocktail with the convenience that you can grab it off of the shelf.
That's great.
That was the
Right.
intention
So
when we
great.
started all of this.
Closest you can get to a craft cocktail in a
Yeah.
bottle.
This is great. You guys did an
So-
awesome thing. You're
Coming
different
up, we
from-
have
Yeah,
a
what's that?
Pomerita.
Pomerita. What's the Pomerita?
Pomerita is a pomegranate margarita. We also have a classic Havana mojito coming.
Oh, that'll do great in Miami. When is that coming? Is that coming in line with when you're launching
You have to
here?
stay tuned.
Stay
Oh, I'm
tuned.
so staying tuned. I'm gonna be like all about it.
And then we also have we have a ginger fizz that's coming, which is a
Delicious.
whiskey. It's a ginger lime fizz.
Amazing.
This is something that is very new for the mixer industry. For some reason, there's a big gap, and whiskeys are completely left off the table. But
Right.
we are huge whiskey drinkers.
Yes.
I love the whiskey.
I love
Yes.
a good whiskey.
You
So
know-
after we made like the first, our first few flavors, we were like, well, I mean, I can't own a cocktail mixer company and
Exactly.
not make one for
Gotta have
my
the
favorite
whiskey, of course.
So I'm really excited for
That's
that one.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
You
very
know,
And there's
it's-
so much you can do with whiskeys because they're
So
like
much you can
wines,
do with
There-
whiskeys.
there's so many different flavor palettes. It's just like it's
And
same
people
pop.
have this misconception that it's like really hard and whatever. I mean, it
Yeah.
is, but you can
But
do
not in
stuff
the right
with it.
setting.
Exactly.
And if we could just get some of those naysayers who are like, oh, I'm scared of whiskey, to be able to try it in this setting with a nice, crisp mixer,
They'll like
then
it.
maybe
They'll like
they'll
it.
learn to appreciate the many different varieties of whiskeys that are out there. Because it really is, it's just as vast as wines.
Yes.
There's so many things that you can do. Some are sweeter, some are more spicy.
Smoky.
Yeah.
All these different
Very
recipes.
cool. You guys are on to something. I'm so excited that I got to meet both of you like early on because I'm the visionary. I bring the things that people don't know about, and then when you go on Hoda and Kathy Lee,
We'll say shout out to Lisa.
yeah, you'll be like, it all started with this crazy chick Lisa boozing up in the rain in South Beach. And look where we got today. So hey, if I can help you out at all in that way of making that connection, saying, hey, Hoda, Kathy Lee, check out these products. That we know you like to booze up in the morning, right? No. And
Let me tell
we
you,
love you
it,
for
it
that.
has really,
Yeah.
really, that has been the essence of our power of everything, has just been having conversations, talking
That's
to
how
people,
it is.
and
Exactly.
connecting us to other people.
That's how it is.
We've been embraced in a way that I don't think either of us really ever anticipated.
Right.
That you would get so many people that are
Yeah.
willing to
I
help.
have an
and-
idea for you. Oh my God. A little nugget for free just because you're so sweet to make these cocktails for me and do this interview. Okay, marketing nugget. Here it comes. Try to connect with people who are doing network marketing. And the reason I say this is because a lot of them have parties in their homes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so let's say there's a Mary Kay lady,
Yep.
or let's say there's a woman.
I'm on it.
Already
Right?
on
I'm
it.
on it. Stella and Dot.
Stella and Dot.
Stella and Dot.
Perfect, right? So you get in touch with the Stella and Dot
Yeah.
people. You say, listen, you're going to have 15, 20 people in your house, captive audience. We would like to gift you or work
absolutely.
with you, do a partnership.
Yeah.
We'll sample you out this. If you can use the hashtag, what's the one? Let's say it together. Live
and drink well.
Use that hashtag. Show pictures of your party with the Stella and Dot jewelry and our brand and whatever.
Absolutely.
And it's super cool, right? So you got all
Whether
this
you're a
promotion.
Mary Kay lady, you're doing Pampered Chef,
Yes.
whatever it is, reach out to us. We would love to work with you.
Totally, see? So
That
you're
will take your party to the next level.
next
Yeah.
level. And then you share like recipes.
Absolutely.
And they can show, like, let's say it's Pampered Chef. They could do a whole bar theme.
Yep.
And be like, look, Pampered
Absolutely.
Chef mixing glass, Pampered Chef, whatever. And then you
I
demonstrate.
cut my lemons with the Pampered Chef
You
knife.
get everyone
or-
drunk, and then they buy more. People
Yep.
are crazy when they drink.
Their
Have you
wallets
ever
get
drunk?
loose.
No, have
Yes,
you ever
they
drunk
do.
shocked?
Oh,
Yeah.
all the time.
It's
Problem.
terrible.
Online or in the store?
Oh.
Me too. Mess. If they come here to Miami, we'll go drunk shopping. Ball Harbor. Ball Harbor. I'll be like, I'm sorry, where did these $1,200 Jimmy Choos come from? Right
She's
here,
getting
baby.
drunk.
Right
Skinny drunks
here.
made me do it.
I'm
This
guilty.
credit card bill is brought to you by.
Bye.
Exactly.
Two skinny drunks.
You bastards. So this has been great. You guys are a treat. This was amazing.
Thank you. for
Hoda
having
and
me.
Kathy, get on it, honey. Get on it. Break the news. I'm just this little crazy blogger in Miami bringing it to you. You take it, you drink it, you tell the world. Good.
That's right.
I love it. All right, let's mix up
Awesome.
some more.
All right.
You guys can check out this brand by reading the blog above and hit the hyperlinks. I'm going to get you all the information. If you are a network marketer and you want to serve up some great cocktails when you're entertaining your guests, these are the guys to help you out. You'll have all the information you need. You both rock it out. Come to Miami, baby, because I need to drink more of that. All right, have a great, great, great successful day. Bye.